first time we visited Kellman, there was no question in our mind that it was where we wanted our kids to be. Visiting Kellman, it felt so right, and it felt like home.
I think that our plan was that they were going to go to Kellman for preschool, and then we would enroll them in the public school.
And from the moment I walked in the door, I felt welcome. There was a vibrancy and excitement.
And as we went through a year or two of nursery school, it was pretty amazing.
And a warm feeling when anybody walks through the door, and I felt that personally the minute I walked in.
Where your kids were going to be loved and cared for and part of a family.
Kellman's family. When we first walked in the door with our oldest one back in 1977, we knew it was a good place for us. I thought I would leave when our youngest one graduated. He's now 38 years old, and it's home.
We do function as a family, as a community.
There was no hesitation.
There was really no turning back. We knew that it was the right decision for us and for them.
There was no hesitation on her part. I'm naturally take my time with the decision. When we walked in the doors, and I started talking to someone, and I looked up and she was gone. She had just run off down the halls dancing and singing and looking in every classroom, and that was kind of the decision.
When we first moved here, we got involved in the Jewish Federation, which is where we met Lori and Rick.
I was on the board for several years.
We both chaired the fundraising campaigns for the Federation. I have been a past president of the Federation. I spent 14 years as a trustee of the Saltzman Foundation, trying to keep our Jewish day schools viable and alive.
I started out just as a volunteer coordinator.
Over the past 20 years, I've worn many hats.
I chaired the book fair,
Purim parties,
chaired the mitzvah mall, the editor of the Kellman cookbook,
challah deliveries, flower sales.
Most recently moved on to be involved as one of the parent producers along with Cynthia of the play.
I travel with the basketball team, self-appointed basketball mom, team mom.
I was on the Kellman board, president of Federation, and have been involved at Federation in our community for decades.
And to see our grandchildren here now is wonderful.
Students at Kellman Brown Academy are part of something bigger than themselves.
We teach the kids and we inspire them to continue to learn Jewish studies and to know who they are.
The Jewish heart and the Jewish sentiment to what the activities are and to how the kids are cared for and how they're taught.
What we saw in those first 5 minutes is what the school has delivered consistently every single year.
It's what makes this place so special and so unique and so valuable to who our kids are becoming.
This is a warm, nurturing, and exciting community.
Judaism that now infuses our house, which was important to us, and we observed it as kids, but it's taken on a life of its own thanks to them.
And we'll find them around the house when we're there singing.
Oh, they're always singing.
Their Hebrew songs, their holiday songs.
We've created traditions in our home based on what they learned in school.
They're learning both about themselves and the world around them.
And it's become traditions we carry with us. And they carry with them, I think they'll have for the rest of their lives.
As well as all sorts of skills that help them become more confident, become great leaders, become warm and inviting friends.
They are teaching us every day. They know more about the holidays than we ever learned. So we're still learning.
So you have a few Hanukkah decorations. We have Hanukkah decorations hanging from the rafters.
We often light Shabbat candles that started when the kids would come home from school, and they did it at school, so we did it at home. So the school experience became part of our family experience and extended family experience.
We are better Jews because of that.
When I look at them, that's the goal. Rick and Laurie, My in-laws, that's the goal, is you want to get to that level to be, to be able to give back to the community like that.
I think the Jewish Day School is a vibrant part of the Jewish community. It brings quality teachers and clergy to the community. It provides a background for our kids to grow and become leaders.
I do believe that when I see not just my children, but other children who have attended Kellman Brown, that whatever they do with their life, they have their roots, they know who they are, and they know what their values are, and they can fill in the other details on their own.
Success.
Inspiring,
Happiness.
nurturing, stimulating.
It's family, it's community.
L'chaim, to life. There's a huge emphasis on just engaging, living, laughing, just getting involved.
I love the excitement that the children bring to learning.
Just to be part of the excitement.
That we are one.
Let me think of a different word. I don't know if I like that word. I guess I'm saying that the children, as they grow up and move on, will see great success.
It's a warm community. It's home for so many people and so many families.
We really take care of each other.
You owe it to yourself to take that visit, because what that visit gives you is emblematic of the experience as a whole.
It takes everybody. We are a community and we're all working toward the same goal.
But it's much more than just the education that's learned in the classroom.
We're just proud to be part of KBA and proud to be part of this Jewish community. And we're thrilled that our children are in the same community.
And to know who they are, and to know the past, the present, and hopefully they will understand the future.
It's an experience, and it involves teaching your children not just what to do to succeed in life, but what to do to be a mensch in life.
We love you, Kellman Brown.
We love you, Kellman Brown.
I feel like the queen. Help me think of a word.
I had my word.